Hey guys, D-Sol back in the Nerd Cave with a convention pickups video for you today. So this past weekend I went to the Monster Mania convention. It was Monster Mania 53 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey from March 10th to 12th. Here is the program. A lot of cool guests. Usually me and my brother-in-law go for the weekend, but this time around we just went for Friday. They have a lot of good guests, but here, we only had a couple that we needed signatures from. And we had other things going on that weekend, so we just stayed. Got there Thursday night, left Saturday morning. So a little bit of a bummer leaving on Saturday. A lot of cool things happen on Saturday at the convention. They have some films that they play. Um, they have a costume cosplay contest, some panels that we missed out on. But at the end of the day, saved a little money probably by leaving a day earlier. So yeah, they had Sons of Anarchy. We love that show, but again, didn't really need them to get anything signed. We had Rose McGowan was there, Clint Howard, the Terrifier cast, at least most of them. The girl who played Megan, and then they had a Friday the 13th Final Girl reunion from parts 1, 2, 4, and 5. So, pretty decent lineup. And like I said, we got there Thursday night, so the first thing we did was we saw Scream 6. Went to the Regal Cinema, that's down the road. Got this pretty cool poster. I really enjoyed the movie. Let me know in the comments below. How did you like the movie? So let's just jump into some of the signatures I got. Again, I only got 2 this time around. First one up is my Friday 13th Part 4, the final chapter mini poster. Have a couple signatures on here, but I needed Kimberly Beck, who played Trish, since she was there. She was really cool. And next one is my Rob Zombie Halloween poster. I have a ton of signatures on this. I've kind of lost track at this point. But Clint Howard was there, and I almost forgot that he was in Halloween. Luckily, I checked that before we left, and I realized that. So got that signed, which is cool. I actually talked to him for a little while. He's pretty cool. He talks to everybody for a little bit. It's pretty interesting to meet him as well. So that's really it for the signatures. Like I said, I didn't have a lot to really get signed this time around. Next up, we'll show some of the pickups. First up, some T-shirts. Got this one from Fright Rags. It's a Creepshow T-shirt. I have a couple different Creepshow T-shirts. I do enjoy them. Enjoy them? Is that the right way to say it? I do like Creepshow a lot, and I did like this design. So I picked that up. And next one up, and this is one that this is a vendor that I always talk about during these convention pickups. I do really like their stuff. It's Paul Bearer Press. Here's a little info about them. I'd say check them out at their website if they're not at a convention near you. They always have really good t-shirts. I initially got a hat. It was a Fright Night hat. And I don't know, it just didn't fit right. So I went back down there and they let me actually switch it out for a t-shirt, which is cool. And I picked up an Evil Dead t-shirt, which I think is really nice. All their t-shirts are really good. I got a really good Creepshow t-shirt from them last year that I wear all the time. And I have a Return of the Living Dead t-shirt that glows in the dark that I like a lot. So that's Paul Bearer Press. Again, check them out. Next up, I was looking for vinyl. Usually they have a pretty decent selection of vinyl from some of these vendors. A couple of vendors that I'm used to seeing weren't there, which is kind of a bummer. So I didn't really see much. I found one random vendor that had a couple of records. Ended up picking up this Halloween 2 soundtrack. Really like this artwork from Death Waltz recording. So I do really like this. I played it already. And it comes with a poster. I'm not going to open it up. It's just this, so I'm not going to open that up. And here's the soundtrack. Here are the songs. And it is the orange version. I think they have a couple different versions of it. This is the orange one. So definitely glad to find something. I'm always on the lookout for those, like Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street soundtracks. I used to see them all the time when I didn't collect vinyl, and now that I'm starting to, it's harder to find. I mean, I could go on eBay, but the whole point of the conventions is, to check those out and try to find it there. All right, now to the physical media. Picked up a couple things. First up from Vinegar Syndrome. They're the first place we went to. We had like I said, we had a Friday pass, and we got the pre-sale pass, which means that you can go in an hour before anyone else can. So we always run right to Vinegar Syndrome. Got a couple of things. First one up is Freeway on 4K. Didn't pick it up during its initial release. Do really like this movie. Great artwork. Next one up, Invisible Maniac. I've heard a lot of good things about this since its release, so I decided to pick that up. And I switched the artwork around. Pretty cheesy looking. And next one up is something I was surprised they had there. This was limited to subscribers during the recent sale. The Black Friday. Was it the Black Friday sale? Oh, no, the subscriber week sale. This was limited to just subscribers, I believe, when this... Was this during the sale? I don't even know what I'm talking about. This recently came out. It was limited to just subscribers, but they actually had it. And it was the Bio Zombie release with the side slip. So I think this is what was limited to just subscribers. So they had only a handful of those. So we ran in to pick those up. And here's just the normal slip that I think you can just pick up today. Again, something I wasn't even thinking about getting. I'm not even that big of a fan of these, really. Oh, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I've never seen it. I shouldn't knock the genre because I don't really know it. So let me take that back. But again, just nothing I was planning for, but pleasantly surprised. So, so far those are the 3 pickups from Vinegar Syndrome. Next up, Diabolic DVD was there again, as usual, and I picked up a couple things from them. Got a great deal. If you buy a few items, they'll give you a decent deal on it, especially if you pay cash. First one up is Death Game, a release I had been meaning to pick up when it came out, and I just kind of forgot about it. Grindhouse release. Next one up, Phenomena. Never saw this. This is the 4K release. Dario Argento film. Next up, very random. Very, very random. But movie I used to watch back in the day. Haven't seen in many years. It's Ray Liotta in No Escape. Unearthed Classics. MVD Visual, I think. Yep, MVD Visual release. And last up is a Steelbook. There was about 3 or 4 of them. It got down to about 2. I kept walking by the table when I finally started buying stuff. Walked around a couple times and finally just pulled the trigger on this one. And it's Kill Her Goats Steelbook. Apparently this is a limited release. Seems crazy. I just kind of walked by it and I was like, what is that? And then when I read into it a little bit, Kane Hodder is in it. And it's all practical effects. So that seems pretty cool to me. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's 4K Steelbook. And it's got a bunch of... It's got a sticker and a bunch of art cards. There's, I guess, Kane Hodder. So it's got Kane Hodder and it's practical effects. Then I'm jumping on that. And these are my physical media pickups from the convention. Okay, so here are my Monster Mania 53 pickups. Let me know in the comments below. Did you make it to the convention? What did you get? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you guys in the Nerd Cave.